batch 127, the Red Wave. It's been 17 days. We're gonna put the cherry into the keg here. We're gonna go to keg. Let's get a sample reading and see what we got going here. Oh, I never even took my label off of there. Oh, that's pretty, that's gonna be cloudy because this is a wheat beer. Whoa, I'm gonna spill it. That is one cloudy beer. Let's hope that ain't all yeast. We're going to have to wait to get a reading on this till it settles. Wow. The cloudiness is amazing. We had a lot of wheat in here. But anyway, let's see if I get a reading on this. I'm going to keg anyway. We make sure our hose is at the bottom of the keg, so we're not going to be adding any extra oxygen to it. Our bubbler is out. And Red Wave to the keg. Let's see how much of that is yeast. Oh, quite a bit. But she'll get a cold crash right out of her for us. So as we get that going, we're still got our reading up here, settling out. Don't know what that's going to finish to be. We're going to wait till some of this gets in here. And then we're going to pour our cherry extract in there. And here we go. 4 ounces. I hate to splash it, but there's really no other way to do it but just to dump it right in there. Sure hope it's the cherry and not the peanut butter. Peanut butter wheat beer. So that's in. And nothing more than waiting. That's really amazing in the color. So much wheat. So much wheat. Look at the color of that. She got to clear up though somewhat. Let's see. A few more minutes, I'll be able to get a reading off of this. .08. 1.08. So we'll calculate that and we'll put it in the video what this came out to be. I don't know if we're going to keep recording this or not. She's just going to the keg. It's coming from the fermenter to the keg. Fermenter to the keg. Fermenter to the keg. Did I say that already? Why wouldn't I? How you doing? It's doing pretty good here after this major snowstorm we had. I do think it's going to clear up a little bit. I got a little bit of the yeast off the bottom. USO 5, we'll see how it, oh, she's settled out there. I do want to get a taste on this though.
5%.
The wife just calculated it, 1.08 down from
1046.
1046. And she says it's an even 5%?
Well, actually 4.98.
4.98%. That's close enough for a 5%er. This is without the cherry juice, so. Wow. Interesting. I think with the cherry juice, this is going to be one good beer. I do like the taste so far. I should have saved a little. I did save a little dump in here. First couple drops on top will be the taste. Oh, it's going to come up. That's going to be a good beer. So I got to get this keg and get it in the house under CO2. And we're almost to the top here. Okay, we're finally carved up, we hope, and we're going to get a tasting on the Red Wave, batch 127. Let's see what this thing tastes like. She got a little foam there that time. Oh boy. Oh, that's a spiller. That's an overspill. That goes right in the tray there. We'll clean that up later. Well, there's your first pour. She's got a beautiful head. Of course, I got to dial this down a little bit. She's pouring too fast. And I think the carbonation, or the pressure's up just a little too high. So we'll get this over into our taste spot and we'll get a taste test on it. Go on the Red Wave, the cherry wheat beer. We brewed with 6 pounds of white wheat and definitely got 1 pound of red wheat in here, and 1 pound of Munich malt, and 3 pounds of two-row, Price two-row. Very tight head, very tight foamy head on this one. It's very well carbonated. We let it carb up to make sure we got a taste on it. Very cold. We're at probably 39, 40 degrees. I love my beer cold. So, oh, the smell. I can smell the Cascade hops in here immediately. Oh, yeah. I had one ounce of Citra and 3 ounces of my homegrown Cascade at the end for 20 minutes. At the last 20 minutes. The color is murky. You can't see through it. It looks like a double hopped IPA, but trust me, it's 7 pounds of wheat in there, and that's why she's murky. The red color is by the red wheat. It just gives it a little hue. And we used cherry extract in this. We've done it before, and we changed the recipe up just a little bit. If you see the video, we'll put a link to that, back to that video. So I don't get any smell of cherry, so we'll get on with a taste test. Okay. Very slight cherry taste. My wife had this. She said, oh, she tasted cherry all day long. A couple friends have had it. They tasted a cherry. My one daughter tasted it. My taste buds ain't that good. I'm the worst reviewer out there. I just know I like good beer, and I know this is pretty good. It smells like vanilla. Vanilla. I use no vanilla in here at all, and I'm sure it's just a hop combination. The taste is weedy. Very weedy. Not Caitlyn Jenner weedy, but weedy. Not bad. She came in at 4.98%, if I remember correctly. I'm looking at my sheet down there someplace, a little blurry from this distance, but yeah, 4.98%. 1046 to 1.008. I thought she finished off pretty good for a SO5 East, USO5 East. And I like it. It's not too bad. You can definitely taste the Cascade hops at the end, the bitterness of the hops. Would I make it again? Yeah, I would make it again. In fact, I did make it again. This is Red Wave number 2. We did one a while back. And like I say, we just changed the recipe up just a little bit. And if I were to make this one again, I might change it up just a little bit more. I might add a little bit more Munich malt. And from what I understand, the Munich malt leaves a little bit of sweetness behind. And I would do that just to get rid of some of the bitterness and maybe drop down the Cascade hops at the end there to maybe 2 ounces or maybe 1 ounce. Because these are pretty strong. I never had them tested. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's really hard to rate your own beers. For what it is, a wheat beer, I put no coriander in there. I didn't want to taste like a Blue Moon. I do not like Blue Moon. I don't like the corianders and some of the spices they use in the Blue Moon beer. I do not like that. This one here, I'd give it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd have to give it maybe a 6, maybe 6.5. Some other people rated it higher. but they're not here to go on camera. So until next time, Proust. We're making a peanut butter stout beer, chocolate peanut butter oat stout. We've done that one before too. That is called Screaming Yelling Monkey. Screaming Yelling Monkey. We've done that before and we love that one. And we stayed true to the recipe. I don't want to spoil it, but it's in the kegerator already. So until next time, stay thirsty. Proust.